in the dark and it's calling for me. Darling, take a look outside to see I'm alright. Leave you behind. Maybe it's not so bad, baby. You just make me mad. There's no reason why I should sit around watching you cry. I just wanna fly. You're pissing on my chips with your cliche lines. Does the truth ever pass your lips and you like wine? There's a word of opportunity banging the door and it's calling for me. Darling, take a look outside to see I'm gonna leave you behind. Maybe it's not so bad, baby. You just make me mad. There's no reason why I should
How are we all? Welcome back to another Adventures quiz. I'm pretty sure everybody on here tonight is not a newbie. You've all been here before, because tonight is a little bit different. So I think only my true followers are with me this evening. So because of that, I've left the chat on. I might regret it. I hope I don't. But normally I have to turn the chat off because people put the answers in. So please don't let me down. Please don't put the answers in the chat. I just thought it would be nice to bring our little community. Oh, Charlotte's new. Hello, Charlotte. Welcome. I'm glad we've got somebody new. But yeah, I've left the chat on just so that we can bring the community together tonight, because we have built a lovely little community together. So I wanted to bring everybody together so we can all have a bit of a chat tonight, because it is the ultimate lockdown quiz, which I know a lot of you probably don't understand what that means. But basically tonight, I wanted to round things up, because last week we did the Friends quiz, but I wasn't live. And I didn't feel right going out lockdown. I am going to continue, but this is the lockdown quizzes. I didn't want to go out on a pre-record, so I wanted to do a live one, and I want to do a summary, shall we say, of lockdown. So I know lockdown hasn't been lifted. I know coronavirus hasn't gone. We're not over it yet, but with things opening up and me being given the green light to do outdoor cinemas, we are getting there. So I'm calling this the end of my lockdown quiz journey. I'm not saying this is the end of the quizzes, far from it, but it's the end of the lockdown quizzes, because we are able to go out and do more now, and we can go back to the pubs and the restaurants and things like that. So, you know, from here, what I'm going to say is, from here, you're joining me because you would like to join me, not because you've got nothing else to do. So this is kind of the summary of what we've been through in the last, how many weeks has it been? 14 weeks, 15 weeks? I've lost track. But basically, there's going to be 3 rounds of previous Adventures quizzes. So it's going to be questions that I've asked you before to see if you remember them, if you learnt anything, if you remembered them, if you still know them, if you know, those kind of things. Other rounds are going to be what has happened during lockdown and what has happened so far in 2020. Because I, for one, completely forget that we have had some form of life before this. Because when I was writing this quiz, I was looking and I was thinking, oh yeah, that happened this year, didn't it? Oh yeah. So I want you to go away from tonight with a bit of positivity. That's why I'm doing it for Mind, because I'm aware that people are going to struggle. They're already struggling. I've struggled. We've all struggled. And to come out of this, people are going to, it's not what they're used to. So I wanted to do it for Mind because we're affected by all of it. I am too. So I wanted to do it for them, but I want to give you a positive night, and I want you to go away from here thinking, it's not been that bad. I want you to have a positive spin on lockdown and the year of 2020, because it's not been all that bad. Yes, we've been locked in the house for a while, but we've had fantastic time with our families. So I'm trying to put a positive spin on this horrendous situation we've had. And then going forward, it's just quizzes then for, I'm going to run them as events. I'm going to do some free events. We've done the whole lockdown experience. Does that make sense? I hope that makes sense. But yeah, I just want you to go away tonight feeling happy. That's all I want you to do. And then I've done my job. So, for anybody new, my name is Laura. I run the company Adventures, and all my work has ended this year because, COVID has stopped events. So that's why I celebrated at the beginning when I've been given the green light for outdoor cinemas again. So I have turned to virtual quizzes, virtual events, and I've done it since the start of lockdown. So that's me. And the format of the quiz, if anybody doesn't know, it's 80 questions, 8 rounds of 10 questions. I will give you the title of that round and those 10 questions. I will then give you the answers to those 10 questions so that you can mark as you go along. I have got a couple of shout outs to do in between rounds that have come through to me. Not that many tonight, but there's not that many of you. So we'll just have a nice, intimate evening with positivity. That's what's coming your way. And a thank you to the NHS. As you will have all seen, probably last week, I have, during lockdown, raised 133,700 that many pounds for the NHS. And I have a big cheque that I'm going to present to the NHS at some point. I haven't yet been able to present it, but I will. So yeah, it's just a whole thank you to everybody, and let's go out with positivity and a bang. So round 1 is general knowledge of 2020 so far. So you're going to think, oh, because I forgot some of these things happened this year because we just feel like we've been locked up for the whole year. So number 1 is an easy one. Now a reminder, again, I'm going to say it again, please do not write the answers in the comments. I can turn them off, but I don't want to, because I would really like to have a chat with you guys, because, you know, I want to talk to you. So please don't ruin it for everybody else, and let's just have a nice evening and a chat. So number 1 is a nice 50-50 chance. True or false? 2020 is a leap year. 2020 is a leap year. True or false? See? Something else we just passed us by, did we know? Honestly. Number 2. NASA launched astronauts to the space station, but with which Elon Musk company was this with? So NASA launched astronauts to the space station, but with which Elon Musk company was this with? Number 3. Which royal turned 1 in May? So which royal turned 1 in May? Number 4. Channel 4 unveiled a new series which has left viewers struggling with motion sickness. What is it called? So Channel 4 unveiled a new series which has left viewers struggling with motion sickness. What is it called? I don't feel like I'm central. I apologise in advance tonight as well if you can hear my little boy crying as he's going to bed. He's teething. Okay, number 5. What did Boris Johnson and Carrie Symonds name their son? What did Boris Johnson and Carrie Symonds name their son? Now, I have the full name here. So if you get the full name, I'll give you a bonus point. But if you just get the first name, I'll give you a point. Okay, number 6. This is one for the kids. If there's any kids joining us this evening, this is one for you. Grown-ups might know it too, but kids mainly. Which game was released for the Nintendo Switch in March 2020 and has been very popular during lockdown? So which game was released for the Nintendo Switch in March 2020 and has been very popular during lockdown? Number 7. Whose niece has written a book entitled Too Much and Never Enough: How My Family Created the World's Most Dangerous Man? Whose niece has written a book entitled Too Much and Never Enough: How My Family Created the World's Most Dangerous Man? Number 8. Which app was released in 2017 but became a global sensation during COVID? So which app was released in 2017 but became a global sensation during COVID? Number 9. In May, a bank holiday was moved from Monday to Friday in order to coincide with which celebration? So in May, a bank holiday was moved from Monday to Friday in order to coincide with which celebration? And we actually had sunshine on a bank holiday. And number 10, who performed the halftime show at the Super Bowl 2020? Again, I forgot that happened this year. Who performed the halftime show at the Super Bowl 2020? Now there are 2 artists, so there are 2 points. And I will let you have a couple of minutes to finish, I don't mean minutes, a couple of seconds, to finish your answers while I do a couple of shout outs. Hello to Melissa, Charlotte, Caris and Jessica. Welcome back to you all. And a shout out to Jeanette and Lizzie in Carlisle. Thank you both for joining me again. I know you join me every single week, so thank you very much. Okay. Answers. I don't have that many shout outs, so I'm not, I'm only going to do a couple at a time. So it's going to be quicker this evening. Okay. Number 1. True or false, 2020 is a leap year. It is true. So we get an extra bonus day this year as well. Okay, number 2, NASA launched astronauts to the space station, but with which Elon Musk company was this with? It was SpaceX. Number 3, which royal turned 1 in May? It's Archie Harrison. Number 4, Channel 4 unveiled a new series which has left viewers struggling with motion sickness, and it is called Celebrity Snoop Dogs. I'd never even heard of it, but it's Celebrity Snoop Dogs. Number 5, what did Boris Johnson and Carrie Symonds name their son? For 1 point, it's Wilfred for the first name. For 2 points, it's Wilfred Laurie Nicholas Johnson. So if you get the full name of Wilfred Laurie Nicholas Johnson, you get a bonus point, so you get 2 points. I'm feeling generous. Number 6, the game that was released on the Nintendo Switch was Animal Crossing New Horizons. If you just put Animal Crossing, give yourselves a point, that's fine. Number 7, whose niece has written a book entitled Too Much and Never Enough: How My Family Created the World's Most Dangerous Man? It was Donald Trump's niece, Mary L. Trump. I don't think they get on, because that's not a very nice book to write about an uncle that you like. Number 8, which app was released in 2017 but has only just become a global sensation? It is, of course, TikTok. Now, if you haven't already got TikTok, don't download it, because I spent hours scrolling through the videos and I get nothing done. So take it from me, don't do it. Takes over your life. I'm not very good at doing the videos. My sister is incredible at doing the videos, but I like to watch other people's videos because I think they're hilarious. But don't download it if you haven't got it. It takes far too much of your time. Number 9, in May, a bank holiday was moved from Monday to Friday in order to coincide with which celebration? It was VE Day. And number 10, who performed the halftime show at the Super Bowl 2020? It was Shakira and Jennifer Lopez. So you get 1 point for Shakira and 1 point for Jennifer Lopez. Okay. Round number 2. We're going to start you off really positive. This is the positive memories of lockdown. And no, I'm not in it. I'm joking. I'm joking. But no, this is all good things that have come out of lockdown. Good things that have happened. Positive things for you to take from this situation that we will probably never get again in our lifetime. So here are the positive memories for it. So, number 1. On what day and time was the NHS clap? So on what day and time was the NHS clap? I want the day and the time for a point. Oh, Lizzie, don't say it was a bad round. Can we do Friends again? Yes. I plan to do a Friends quiz 3 or 4 times this year. How many have I done it so far? 3. Maybe 1 more time this year. I've got some exciting quizzes coming up for you, don't worry. Oh, Louise too. Oh, come on. You'll get better in this round. Okay, number 2. Captain Tom Moore's 100th birthday walk raised how many millions for the NHS? Now, I know that obviously it had several 100,000 after it, but what was the million total? So Captain Tom Moore's 100th birthday walk raised how many millions for the NHS? He's an absolute legend. I was leading the fundraising for the NHS till he started walking. But he's incredible. If I'm going to lose it to anybody, absolutely him. Okay, number 3. One of my favourite moments of lockdown. Which supermarket chain has adopted every penguin at Chester Zoo after it put out an appeal during the pandemic? So which supermarket chain has adopted every penguin at Chester Zoo after it put out an appeal during the pandemic? I say that that's my favourite moment because I love penguins. Number 4. What breed is Hunter? The friendly dog who has kept an entire community company during lockdown and has been voted Butcher's Food's lockdown hero. So what breed is Hunter, the friendly dog who has kept an entire community company during lockdown and has been voted Butcher's Food's lockdown hero? Number 5. What have households been baking the most during lockdown? What have households been baking the most during lockdown? I personally haven't baked it, but apparently a lot of households have. Also, I'm sorry I'm not dressed up as anything this evening. I've just got my work hoodie on. But I didn't know what to dress up as for lockdown. So you've just got me tonight. Okay, number 6. Through social media, the Run for Heroes challenge went viral and even many celebrities took part to raise money for the NHS. But what did you have to do for this challenge? So through social media, the Run for Heroes challenge went viral and even many celebrities took part to raise money for the NHS. But what did you have to do for this challenge? I'll give you a clue. There's 3 parts to the challenge. Number 7. One of the funniest moments of lockdown, I think. During lockdown, Rick Kalinowski created an Etsy store, Squirrely Treasure Co., which received 400 orders in the first 24 hours. But what item did he make and sell? So during lockdown, Rick Kalinowski created an Etsy store, Squirrely Treasure Co., which received 400 orders in the first 24 hours. But what item did he make and sell? You might think you're struggling in this round, but when you get to the end, you'll kick yourself because you'll think, oh, I did see that. Number 8. In which English city did 2 giant teddy bears named Ted and Ed bring joy to neighbours by acting out everyday scenes on the front lawn, such as mowing the lawn and ironing? So in which English city did 2 giant teddy bears named Ted and Ed bring joy to neighbours by acting out everyday scenes on the front lawn, such as mowing the lawn and ironing? Number 9. What anniversary did the NHS celebrate during lockdown? It was only last week and I put a post up about it. So what anniversary did the NHS celebrate during lockdown? And number 10. The coronavirus has had an unexpected impact in Venice. What is it? Now there are 3 possible answers there, but I just want one of them. So the coronavirus has had an unexpected impact in Venice. What is it? Also, guys, I am conscious that there may be some scammers starting to join the chat. So if any links get posted at any point, please ignore them. Okay, so I'll do a couple of shout outs and then we'll go into the answers. So hello once again to the Chanburys. Welcome back. I know you guys also join me every week, so thank you for joining me again. And hello to Jess and Leslie Savage. Welcome. Okay, answers to round number 2. So number 1, on what day and time was the NHS clap? It was Thursday at 8 p.m. 1 point for both of those. Number 2, Captain Tom Moore's 100th birthday walk raised how many millions for the NHS? It was 32 million. It was just shy of 33, but it was 32 million. Number 3, which supermarket chain has adopted every penguin at Chester Zoo? It was Iceland. Number 4, what breed is Hunter, the friendly dog who kept an entire community company? It was a cockapoo. Beautiful, beautiful breed. Number 5, what have households been baking the most during lockdown? It's banana bread. Number 6, through social media, the Run for Heroes challenge went viral. What did you have to do for it? It was run 5, nominate 5 and donate 5. So you had to run 5k, nominate 5 people and donate £5. Number 7, during lockdown, Rick Kalinowski created an Etsy store called Squirrely Treasure Co. But what did he make and sell? It was the mini picnic benches for squirrels. You may have seen them on social media. I know I did. Little mini picnic benches, and they were screwed to the fence for the squirrels to just come and have a little picnic. They were adorable. Number 8, in which English city did the two giant teddy bears bring joy to neighbours? It was Stockport. Number 9, the anniversary that the NHS celebrated was the 72nd. And the coronavirus has had an unexpected impact in Venice. You could have had any of: the canals are clear enough to see fish, swans have returned to the canals, and dolphins have been in the port. You could have any of those. So we're on to round number 3. Round number 3 you might score higher in because it's previous adventures quizzes. Now this is going to test your memory and whether you learnt anything or whether you knew the answers in the first place. But I've picked a couple of questions from each quiz that I've done in the 3 rounds of previous quizzes this evening. So first up is number 1, Friends related. So who is the last person to leave the set on the finale of Friends? Who is the last person to leave the set on the finale of Friends? See if you remember. Number 2. One from my first Disney quiz, I think. Who was the first Disney princess? Who was the first Disney princess? Harrison, you can also have jellyfish swimming in the Venice's canals if you want to. That's fine. So who was the first Disney princess? Number 3, there are 2 points available. Name the actor and actress that play Gavin and Stacey. So name the actor and actress that play Gavin and Stacey. Number 4. What date is Harry Potter's birthday? What date is Harry Potter's birthday? Number 5. For what movie did Tom Hanks score his first Academy Award nomination? So for what movie did Tom Hanks score his first Academy Award nomination? Do you remember that answer from the first time round? Or if you're new tonight, do you know the answer? Number 6. In The Big Bang Theory, physicists Sheldon and Leonard work at what university? In The Big Bang Theory, physicists Sheldon and Leonard work at what university? Number 7, one from the musicals quiz. What is the longest running musical on the West End? What is the longest running musical on the West End? Number 8 is one from my sports quiz. And that is, what do the 5 rings on the Olympic flag represent? What do the 5 rings on the Olympic flag represent? Number 9, one from the Only Fools and Horses quiz. What is the name of the tower block where the Trotters live? What is the name of the tower block where the Trotters live? And number 10, in Game of Thrones, what is Jon Snow's direwolf called? So in Game of Thrones, what is Jon Snow's direwolf called? While you get your last answers together, I'm going to do another couple of shout outs. A shout out to the Rollingtons. Thank you for joining me again. And hello to Tasha Brown and Nicole. Thank you again for joining me. I hope you are all enjoying the quiz this evening. Okay. Let's go to the answers, shall we? Number 1. Who was the last person to leave the set on the finale of Friends? It was Ross. Number 2. Who was the first Disney princess? It was Snow White. Number 3. The actor and actress that play Gavin and Stacey are Matthew Horn and Joanna Page. So you get 1 point per correct answer there. Number 4. The date that is Harry Potter's birthday is the 31st of July. Number 5. For what movie did Tom Hanks score his first Academy Award nomination? It was Big. Number 6. In The Big Bang Theory, physicists Sheldon and Leonard work at Caltech University. Number 7. The longest running musical on West End is Les Mis. Number 8. What do the 5 rings on the Olympic flag represent? It's the continents. Number 9. The name of the tower block where the Trotters live is the Nelson Mandela House. And number 10. In Game of Thrones, what is Jon Snow's direwolf called? It's Ghost. So, I hope you did a bit better on that round. And now we are going into TV and film of 2020 so far. So, number 1. What Disney film was due for release in March 2020 but is now going to be released on the 24th of July? So what Disney film was due for release in March 2020 but is now going to be released on 24th of July? One I'm looking forward to watching. Number 2. Sheridan Smith stars in the first of a series of short dramas filmed in an actor's home and directed over Zoom. What is it called? Sheridan Smith stars in the first of a series of short dramas filmed in an actor's home and directed over Zoom. What is it called? Number 3. What Disney film was released on Sky and Disney Plus last Friday, on Friday the 3rd of July? So what Disney film was released on Sky and Disney Plus on Friday the 3rd of July? And I have now watched 10 times in a week in little bits because my little boy loves it. Number 4. What is the name of the new James Bond movie that is now due for release in November due to COVID? So what is the name of the new James Bond movie that is now due for release in November due to COVID? Number 5. What is the name of the game on This Morning where Phil and Holly have been asking viewers questions and giving away money? So what is the name of the new game on This Morning where Phil and Holly have been asking viewers questions and giving away money? It's that one where the thing comes from the ceiling, but I can't tell you what happens because it will give the answer away. Number 6. Which 2020 film starring Robert Downey Jr. tells the story of a physician who can talk to animals? Which 2020 film starring Robert Downey Jr. tells the story of a physician who can talk to animals? Number 7. Which current loose woman is currently starring on Celebrity Gogglebox? Which current loose woman is currently starring on Celebrity Gogglebox? Number 8. Name the Tom Hanks movie that was intended for cinema but has now been acquired by Apple TV. Name the Tom Hanks movie that was intended for cinema but has been acquired by Apple TV. Number 9. What is the name of the BBC One lockdown comedy starring David Tennant and Michael Sheen, which shows the cast of an upcoming West End production trying to keep rehearsals going whilst being furloughed? So what is the name of the BBC One lockdown comedy starring David Tennant and Michael Sheen, which shows the cast of an upcoming West End production trying to keep rehearsals going whilst being furloughed? And number 10, Judy Kramer, producer of stage and film, has told the Daily Mail that a third instalment of which musical film is due, saying it was always meant to be a trilogy. So Judy Kramer, producer of stage and film, has told the Daily Mail that a third instalment of which musical film is due, saying it was always meant to be a trilogy. And whilst you get your final answers together, I will do another couple of shout outs. So hello to Fiona and Des. Welcome, and I hope you're enjoying the evening. A special shout out now to Victoria. I know you're joining me this evening. I'm really pleased to hear that everything went well. And I'm also really pleased to see that you are you've rejoined your husband, Dan. So I'm really pleased to see that it's all going well for you and that you're with me again tonight. So yeah, special mention to you. Okay. Round 4 answers. Number 1, what Disney film was due for release in March but is now going to be released in July? It's Mulan. Number 2, Sheridan Smith stars in the first series of short dramas filmed in an actor's home and directed over Zoom, and it's called Isolation Stories. Number 3, the Disney film that was released last week was Frozen 2. Very good film. Number 4, the name of the new James Bond movie is No Time to Die. Number 5, the name of the game on This Morning, where Phil and Holly have been asking viewers questions, it's Spin to Win. My husband tried to get me a jigsaw from that game because I love jigsaws, and he tried to contact them to tell them what I've been doing, and they said no. And then today, a delivery turned up from Spin to Win Entertainment or something. I was like, oh my gosh, it's happening. It wasn't. It was a box of sweets from the next door neighbour. Anyway, Spin to Win. Number 6, which 2020 film starring Robert Downey Jr. tells the story of a physician who can talk to animals? It's Dolittle. If anybody has watched that film, can you please comment and let me know if it's worth my time? I really, really want to watch it, but I just want to know whether it's good or not. Number 7, which current loose woman is currently starring on Celebrity Gogglebox? It's Stacey Solomon. Number 8, name the Tom Hanks movie that was intended for cinema, but it's now going on Apple TV. It's Greyhound, and it looks very good. Number 9, the name of the BBC One lockdown comedy, starring David Tennant and Michael Sheen. It's called Staged. Now, I haven't watched it, but my mom has, and she highly recommends it if you haven't seen it. So it might be worth a catch up for you. She said it's very funny. Judy Kramer claims that the 3rd instalment of a musical is due, and that is Mamma Mia. Who knew? I haven't watched the 2nd one yet, but it's Mamma Mia. Oh, technically, yeah. Somebody's just said, isn't Ruth Langsford a loose woman? Technically, yes. So, yeah, you can have Ruth Langsford too. Sorry. I forgot she appeared on Gogglebox. Okay. Round 5 is again previous adventures quizzes. And people are saying that Dolittle's really good, so I'll give it a go. Thank you. So, yeah, round 5 again is previous adventures quizzes. Mamma Mia 2 will make me cry. I'm not going to watch it yet then, because I could cry at any moment as it is. Right, anyway, I'm getting distracted. See, I told you I like the chat because I'm talking to you guys. Okay, number 1. Who created the Star Wars film series? Who created the Star Wars film series? So that was one of the quizzes I did for Fair Share. Number 2. Which actors play the original 6 Avengers? So there's 6 points available there. Which actors play the original 6 Avengers? I'll give you a little bit more time on that one. Is that enough time? Okay, where am I? There. Number 3. What is the name of Bruce Wayne's butler? What is the name of Bruce Wayne's butler? So that's from the DC quiz. Number 4, one from my latest Disney Pixar quiz. What is the name of the new character that Bonnie makes in Toy Story 4? What is the name of the new character that Bonnie makes in Toy Story 4? Number 5, who sings the Friends theme song? Who sings the Friends theme song? Number 6, now this is one that caught a lot of people out on the first time round, so I want to test you and see if you remember. What is the name of the hotel that Gavin and Stacey stayed in on the night they first met? So what is the name of the hotel that Gavin and Stacey stayed in on the night that they first met? Do you remember the answer? Number 7, Rami Malek won Best Actor for his portrayal of which performer? Rami Malek won Best Actor for his portrayal of which performer? Number 8, in The Big Bang Theory, which famous physicist appears in numerous episodes and Sheldon thinks is perhaps his only intellectual equal? In The Big Bang Theory, which famous physicist appears in numerous episodes and Sheldon thinks is perhaps his only intellectual equal? Number 9, which musical features a song which begins with the line 525,600 minutes? So which musical features a song which begins with the line 525,600 minutes? And number 10 has 4 possible points. I'm generous tonight. In which 4 countries are the 4 yearly tennis Grand Slams held? So in which 4 countries are the 4 yearly tennis Grand Slams held? Wimbledon final should have been this Sunday. I love that. Okay. I'll do another couple of shout outs while you get your final answers together. So, hello to Kat and Anna, who I know are in Spain with their dad. They've joined me every week, but this week they're in Spain and they still wanted to take part in my quiz. So, hi girls. A special hello from me, and your mom says that she misses you very, very much, but also says, game on. So you've got to let me know afterwards who wins. So I hope you enjoy the quiz tonight, and I hope you're enjoying Spain. Hello to the Geary Sampsons. I hope that's how you say it. Emma, Danny, David, Marianne, and even Ernie the dog. Welcome to you all, and I hope you're having a lovely evening. Okay, answers to round number 5. Who created the Star Wars film series? It was George Lucas. The actors that played the original 6 Avengers were, are you ready for this? Robert Downey Jr., Chris Hemsworth, Chris Evans, Mark Ruffalo, Scarlett Johansson and Jeremy Renner. So that's Robert Downey Jr., Chris Hemsworth, Chris Evans, Mark Ruffalo, Scarlett Johansson and Jeremy Renner. 1 point for each correct answer there. Number 3, what is the name of Bruce Wayne's butler? It's Alfred. Number 4, what is the name of the new character that Bonnie makes in Toy Story 4? My favourite, Forky. Number 5, who sings the Friends theme song? It's the Rembrandts, or the Rembrandts. Number 6, what was the name of the hotel that Gavin and Stacey stayed in on the first night that they met? It was the Sanders Hotel. Number 7, Rami Malek won Best Actor for his portrayal of which performer? It was Freddie Mercury. Number 8, in The Big Bang Theory, which famous physicist appears in numerous episodes? It's Stephen Hawking. Number 9, which musical features a song which begins with the line 525,600 minutes? It's Rent. And number 10, the 4 countries were America, France, England and Australia. So 1 point per correct answer there as well. So it's America, France, England and Australia. And we're on to round number 6. Now 6 is all about music of 2020 so far. So number 1. You'll Never Walk Alone was an April 2020 UK number 1 in honour of Captain Tom Moore. But which powerful male vocalist provided the vocals? So You'll Never Walk Alone was an April 2020 UK number 1 in honour of Captain Tom Moore. But which powerful male vocalist provided the vocals? Glad to see you had a better round there, Lizzie. See, I told you it was coming. Number 2, what stage musical is now available for us to watch on Disney Plus? So what stage musical is now available for us to watch on Disney Plus? Number 3, which band reunited for a virtual lockdown gig from their own houses? Which band reunited for a virtual lockdown charity gig from their own houses? Number 4, which music artist has announced seemingly in earnest that he is running for president? Which music artist has announced seemingly in earnest that he is running for president? Number 5. Which international music competition is the new film starring Will Ferrell? There's no sound. I wasn't talking. Can you hear me now? Why has that happened? I wasn't. You've all made me panic there. I wasn't talking. The last question. Did everybody miss the last question? The last question was, which international music competition is the new film starring Will Ferrell and Rachel McAdams about? Number 6. Which group's recently released album, Translation, features guest artists such as Shakira, but they're not their former star member? So which group has recently released an album called Translation, and it features guest artists such as Shakira, but not their former star member? Number 7. Which singer from Tennessee has demanded the removal of statues commemorating Confederate leaders following the Black Lives Matter protests? So which singer from Tennessee has demanded the removal of statues commemorating Confederate leaders following the Black Lives Matter protests? Number 8. Which screen composer, best known for his spaghetti western scores, died recently? So which screen composer, best known for his spaghetti western scores, died recently? Number 9. Which One Direction star and other artist were meant to be on tour together, but have instead been writing songs together during lockdown? So which One Direction star and other artist were meant to be on tour together, but have instead been writing songs during lockdown together? 1 point per correct answer there. And number 10, Rain on Me is a song that was released in May 2020 by which 2 female artists? Again, 1 point per correct answer. So Rain on Me is a song that was released in May 2020 by which 2 female artists? While you get your last couple of questions together, I will do another couple of shout outs. So happy 2nd anniversary to Sammy and Polly. Happy anniversary both. And hello to Rob and Michelle, aka Cowboy and Bo Peep. I've said hello to you guys a couple of times, so hello again. Thank you for joining me once again. And hello to the Fenners family and the Deer family. Thank you both for joining me once again, and I hope you are enjoying the evening. Okay, round 6 answers. Number 1, You'll Never Walk Alone was an April 2020 UK number 1, and the male vocalist was Michael Ball. Number 2, the stage musical that's now available on Disney Plus that I will be watching for the first time ever on Sunday is Hamilton. And somebody did pop up when I asked the question to say it's incredible, so I'm looking forward to that. Number 3, which band reunited for a virtual lockdown charity gig? It was Take That. They actually did it on one of the same nights as one of my friends' quizzes, I think. Or one of my quizzes, I can't remember which one. Number 4, which music artist has announced that he's going to run for president? It's Kanye West. Number 5, which international music competition is the new film starring Will Ferrell and Rachel McAdams about? It's Eurovision. Number 6, the group that recently released an album called Translation, but it doesn't feature their former star member, is Black Eyed Peas. There's no Fergie on it. And number 7, which singer from Tennessee has demanded the removal of statues? It's Justin Timberlake. Number 8, the screen composer best known for his spaghetti westerns that died recently is Ennio Morricone. The One Direction star and other artists that were meant to be on tour together is Niall Horan and Lewis Capaldi. So 1 point per correct answer on that one. And number 10, Rain on Me is a song that was released in May 2020 by Lady Gaga and Ariana Grande. So Lady Gaga and Ariana Grande, 1 point per correct answer there. Okay, we're on to round number 7. And this one, again, is about previous Adventures quizzes. So let's see if you remember any of the answers. Number 1. Which is the only Disney animated film to have a title character that doesn't speak? So what is the only Disney animated film to have a title character that doesn't speak? Number 2, where is Hogwarts located? So where is Hogwarts located? Number 3, Anthony Daniels has portrayed which character in all 9 Star Wars films? So Anthony Daniels has portrayed which character in all 9 Star Wars films? Number 4, which famous sports star appeared in a sport relief special of Only Fools and Horses? Which famous sports star appeared in a sport relief special of Only Fools and Horses? Number 5, in Peaky Blinders, which year is the first episode of the first season set in? In Peaky Blinders, which year is the first episode of the first season set in? Number 6. What is the sloth called in Ice Age? What is the sloth called in Ice Age? Number 7. In the jungle, you must wait until the dice roll 5 or 8 is from which 1995 movie? Number 7. In the jungle, you must wait until the dice roll 5 or 8 is from which 1995 movie? Number 9. No, number 8. In Friends, what is the name of Joey's all-purpose alias? So in Friends, what is the name of Joey's all-purpose alias? Now number 9. Who assembled the Avengers? Who assembled the Avengers? And number 10, how many years in jail has Joe Exotic been sentenced to? How many years in jail has Joe Exotic been sentenced to? When I did the Netflix one the first time round, I hadn't watched Tiger King. I now have. Mental. Crazy. Okay. I'll do another couple of shout outs and then we'll go into the answers for round 7. So hello to Emma and Jane. I know you're joining me tonight for your 5th quiz with me, so welcome back again and I hope you're having fun. A happy birthday to Charlotte Evans for tomorrow. I hope you have a lovely birthday. Weather's meant to be quite nice, so I hope you do something nice and fun. Happy anniversary to Marcus and Dan. Happy anniversary to you both. And a happy 99th birthday to Geraldine McBride. And hello to the McBride family. What an amazing age. So happy birthday. Okay. The answers to round number 7. Number 1, which is the only Disney animated film to have a title character that doesn't speak? It is Dumbo. The Hogwarts is located in Scotland. Anthony Daniels has portrayed which character in all 9 Star Wars films? It's C-3PO. Number 4, which famous sports star appeared in a sport relief special of Only Fools and Horses? It was David Beckham. Number 5, in Peaky Blinders, which year is the first episode of the first season set in? It's 1919. Number 6, the sloth in Ice Age is called Sid. Number 7, in the jungle you must wait until the dice roll 5 or 8 is from Jumanji. Number 8, in Friends, the name of Joey's all-purpose alias is Ken Adams. Number 9, who assembled the Avengers? It's Nick Fury. And number 10, the number of years that Joe Exotic has been sentenced to is 22. Okay, we're on to the final round. And the final round is all about celebrities in lockdown. Now, there has just been, before I came online, another announcement by some celebrities that I follow and I adore that I could have put in here, but it was only just happened. But if any of you follow them, Chris and Rosie Ramsey are having a baby, which makes me extremely happy because I think they're incredible. But yeah, they're not in this round. But there's some brand new information for you if you didn't know. Okay, number 1. Which celebrity has written his autobiography during lockdown and announced its launch on Instagram on the 7th of July? So he only just announced it. Oh, I gave you a clue there. It's a he. Which celebrity has written his I said his anyway. What am I talking about? Written his autobiography during lockdown and announced its launch on Instagram on the 7th of July. And I bought it within about 3 minutes of him telling me it was out. I love the Ramses too, Fiona. Are you a smar? Tell me if you're a smar. I'm a smar. Okay, number 2. Which celebrity hosted the little tiny quiz of the lockdown? So which celebrity hosted the little tiny quiz of the lockdown? She's a smar. Fiona is a smar. If nobody knows what a smar is, it's their podcast. I can't say what it's called because it's rude and we have some kids on. But it's something married annoyed. And it's very, very good. If you've never listened to it, it's hilarious. So have a catch up on, mind you, we're on about week 70 something now. Okay, number 3. Who has been the nation's PE teacher during lockdown? Who has been the nation's PE teacher during lockdown? Number 4. All men have decided to cut their own hair in lockdown. Well, most men. But which celebrity started the bleach challenge on social media? Which celebrity started the bleach challenge on social media? Number 5. Which dame has been making TikTok videos with her grandson during lockdown? Which dame has been making TikTok videos with her grandson during lockdown? Number 6. Which celebrity is bringing the new series The Choir, Britain in Lockdown to BBC Two? Which celebrity is bringing the new series The Choir, Britain in Lockdown to BBC Two? Number 7. Which footballer campaigned for free school meals during the summer holidays? Which footballer campaigned for free school meals during the summer holidays? Number 8. Which household cleaning influencer has announced her memoir during lockdown for release in October 2020? So which household cleaning influencer has announced her memoir during lockdown for release in October 2020? Number 9. What have the Beckhams, Jade from Little Mix and Ollie Murs all been building during lockdown? What have the Beckhams, Jade from Little Mix and Ollie Murs all been building during lockdown? And number 10. Arnold Schwarzenegger has been self-isolating with what unusual pet? Arnold Schwarzenegger has been self-isolating with what unusual pet? Okay, final couple of shout outs and then we'll do the answers to the final round. So a shout out to Nanny Sharon and Grandad John in Sheffield from all of the kids. And she's not going to be expecting this, but a special thank you from me to Lisa Richards and her son, who recognised me last week in Tesco and stopped me and said hello. I was grinning for the rest of the day. It made my day. Because I completely forget that I am in your house and on your TVs, and I'm just a normal person, and I thought she was going to tell me that my little boy's sock had fallen off or something. But she recognised me. So thank you for stopping me. And I have had quite a few messages this week from people saying that they want to come to my outdoor cinemas and my afternoon teas and things like that. So as soon as anything's up and running or back to normal, I will let you all know. If you follow my page, you'll be first to know, because I really, really would love to meet a lot of you in person, because you've really supported me through this time just as much as I supported you. So I would really like to say thank you in person. So hopefully at the end of this year or next year we can meet in person. But thank you to Lisa for making my day in Tesco's the other day. Tesco of all places. Right, okay, the answers to the last round. Number 1, which celebrity has written his autobiography during lockdown? It's Philip Schofield, and I purchased a signed copy straight away because I think the man is a legend. Number 2, which celebrity hosted the little tiny quiz of the lockdown? It's Jimmy Carr. Number 3, the nation's PE teacher has of course been the body coach, Joe Wicks. Number 4, the bleach challenge on social media was started by Paddy McGuinness. Number 5, the dame that has been TikToking with her grandson is Dame Judi Dench. Number 6, the celebrity that's bringing the Quiet Britain in lockdown to BBC Two is Gareth Malone. The footballer that campaigned for free school meals during the summer holidays was Marcus Rashford. Number 8, the household cleaning influencer that's announced her memoir is, of course, Mrs. Hinch. Number 9, what have the Beckhams, Jade from Little Mix and Ollie Murs all been building during lockdown? They have all been building Lego. And number 10, Arnold Schwarzenegger has been self-isolating with what unusual pet? He has been self-isolating with 2 donkeys. As you do. Okay, and as all of my other quizzes, I have a tiebreaker question for you should you have a draw within your household. I will say the question now, and then I will post the answer onto the Facebook event shortly. So the question is, it has been estimated that how many households watched Tiger King within its first month of release? So it has been estimated that how many households watched Tiger King within its first month of release? So as I said, once I've finished on here, I will post that onto the Facebook event page if you need the answer, if you've got a draw within your family. But other than that, all that's left to say is thank you. Thank you for joining me once again this week. I know it's a little bit different this week and it hasn't really got a theme, but I just wanted to bring a little bit of positivity to you so that you come out of the other side of this and think, actually, 2020 hasn't been all that bad and lockdown has had some positives as well as us being stuck at home. So I hope I've done that for you, and I hope you've enjoyed the evening. Thank you to everybody that's donated to mine so far and everybody that continues to donate. It means a lot to me and it will mean a lot to the charity. So thank you very much, and keep an eye on my page for announcements for more quizzes, because there are more coming, and as soon as I find out how many people we can have at an outdoor cinema, I may be announcing some more of those as well. So keep an eye on the page and we will see what we can do over the next couple of months to keep ourselves busy. So yeah, hope you've enjoyed tonight. Enjoy the weekend. The weather's meant to be quite nice, so I hope you have a lovely weekend. I will be watching Hamilton on Sunday on my 4-metre screen in the garden. If I can't use them for my screens for events, I'll use them for myself. So thank you very much, and I will see you next week. Take care, guys. Bye.